This is tragic. I'm hard stuck at like just below top 100 in world ranking because I don't have a Mateo. My team 3 is like reaching 28 million. This is the highest I've gotten. I've tried like a few variations, but basically this team 3 is just a lot of RNG. The way that I can get a high score is when the boss is at 24 million and then XXX, and then my sender does his S3 nuke, does like 2 million damage, and that's how I break through the damage point decay. So if that scenario happens, which in this team it does happen quite often because I'm only running 2 DPS, and that's why I only run 2 DPS instead of 4 this time. When that happens, my score goes from 24 million XXX to like plus 2 million, right? So right away I jump to 26.5, 26.7 sometimes, and then whatever is alive can get a little bit higher, sometimes 27.5 million, and then this is the highest I've gotten, like 28 million. This is pretty insane. But yeah, that's the gist of team 3. But unfortunately my team 1 absolutely is fucking trash. Look at that, 17 million. The highest I've gotten with my team 1 is like 17.5. My team 2 sometimes get 20 million, sometimes it struggles to even get like 19 million. Yeah, it's a lot of RNG going on with these teams. But yeah, without Mateo I can't really do anything about my team 1. I've tried different variations. This is the best I can come up with. 64.5 million. I forgot, oh my god, I forgot to show the damage layout. Right now I can't really do anything about the team 1. I'm just gonna show you like a typical run how this team 3 goes. We have about a few hours left with this event. This is just gonna be the last few attempts that I'm gonna try. But yeah, this team 3, I have my sender built super fast. I think it's like plus 200 right now with DPS stats. I'm bringing Ggez and Alice. The reason why I'm bringing Alice is because I want to extend the absorb buff that Abigail is providing, and also because the speed up buff from Alice. The reason why I want the absorb up at pretty much all times is because my DPS can stay alive for longer. And then my Ggez, I'm bringing her because I want her to reset either Abigail or Brewster. Sometimes she goes for Alice. Either of the 3 works, because if she resets Abigail, then I have a longer uptime for the absorb. If she resets Alice, it's still the same. I have a longer uptime on the absorb. And if she resets Brewster, I have a lot more DPS. So all 3 works. She never goes for Sander because Sander has the lowest cooldown between his S3 and S2. His S3 and S2 combined only has like 5 turns, so yeah, he's very rarely gonna get cooldown reset by Ggez. She works pretty well here. She has slow on her S1. She has an attack buff, so pretty much my DPS will have attack up almost all the time. It doesn't always happen to be like 27 million plus, because again it requires a little bit of RNG. For that to happen, I need Sender to use his S3 with attack up, with speed up buff, with defense break, so that he can do maximum amount of damage when the boss has 24 million XXX. The closer to 25 million the better, because 25 million and above, your point starts to decay. For every 10, I think 10 damage you do, you get 1 point. Right, my Sander just did like 2.3 million right there. So I jumped straight to 26.7. This might be a high score if my team 1 and team 2 can perform, but yeah, as you can see, my team 1 absolutely shit. 12 million, while my team 2 is at 17 million. But yeah, this team 3 is doing really well. 27 million if I can get the RNG right. But again, my team 1 is absolute trash. It's already dead. I couldn't even get like 17 million this time. My team 2 sometimes can get like 20 million I'll try to run Yunchuan lead this time, because the highest I got was 20.5 with, I think it was Falcon lead. I'll try to run once again using Yunchuan and see how it goes. But yeah, that 20.5 million is a shit ton of RNG. I need pretty much the debuff from Yunchuan to be up at 100% of the time. Can't really do anything about this. 16.8 million, that's absolutely garbage. Let's go one more time. Let's take a look at the damage spread out. Yeah, Brewster and Sander doing almost identical damage because my Sander is built extremely fast. Alright, this is probably the last run. I switched my team up a bit. I put Anki Chai here just to test it out. We have like 10 minutes left in the event. Yeah, 27.7, not bad. This one was not perfect RNG. Instead of using S3, my Sander uses S1, but he still did like 1.7 million, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, it shot me all the way up to like 27.5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, hopefully my Team 1 and Team 2 can perform. That way I can actually get a decent score. I don't want to see what my Team 1 and Team 2 is doing. If my Team 1 has like 16.8 right now, it's pretty much dead. Hopefully you can get like 17.5. Like, I think without Mateo it's really difficult to go any higher than that. Even 18 million is almost impossible. Unless maybe if you have Unas, it might be possible, R2 Unas. But without Mateo or Unas, it's really difficult to make like Team 1 work. So I went for the straight up burst comp with Lu Yi instead. And just hopefully I get like EX++. Abigail, can you survive a bit longer? Come on, so no, Abigail's dead. Okay, my Team 1's already dead. Okay, not bad, 17.2. Would have loved it to be a little bit higher. What about my Team 3 though? Please, if it's 20 million, it's a high score. No, it's only 18 million, bruh. Oh, that's sad. Maybe I can squeeze in one more run. Maybe, we'll see. We have like, I don't know, like 7 minutes left, probably not. That's about it for this Celestial Anomaly. This Team 2 RNG is insane though. For me to get like 20 million, it's pretty crazy. I tried the Fast Falcon with no DPS, basically like no crit rate, no crit damage, no attack at all. And that's the run that I got 20 million plus. But ever since then, I haven't gotten any 20 million. But yeah, 64.3, not bad, I guess. Still not in the top 100 though. For me to get top 100, I needed to get 20 million on my Team 2 and 28 million on my Team 1. Almost though. If my Team 2 perform, I would have gotten to top 100. If I get like even a mil in my Team 2, I probably would have gotten top 100. Yeah, I forgot to show you my runes. These are my runes. My Li Guang, I should have probably swapped it out with like a this set, Ocean Waves, but I ran out of Ocean Wave set, and I think my Falcon, I should have just given him speed instead of this set. But yeah, I've been trying that for the past like, I don't know, thousands of attempts. This is my Sander. I give him speed instead of like any crit damage or whatever. And the reason is because I want him to use his S3 during the weekend phase. Giving him like DPS stats, there's barely any difference. For the Team 3, I wanted Sander to use his third skill when the boss has like 24, close to 25 million. That's the big point boost that I can get. So giving him like a little bit of crit damage or whatever doesn't really matter. You just generally just want him to be speedy and at least 70% crit rate. My advanced strat was already at 100%, yeah, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, that's about it.